All right, so who went to the Amazon presentation at Calvert Middle yesterday? I went to the 6 o'clock show. The thing they did in the auditorium or the gym, that was pretty boilerplate. Nothing really cool about that. But the little room that they had set up with all the different like project managers and the electricians and some scientist type people, that was pretty cool. I went in there, I asked some pretty hard questions, and those guys, they answered that stuff without hesitation and without any like corporate shielding. So we learned a couple new things. We reinforced some things that I've been telling everybody for months. Yes, it will hook into the Calvert Cliffs existing water system, the existing salt water system. So definitely no groundwater used by this thing. I talked to the guy that runs that department and went over like the heat exchanger type, how they did all of that. That was pretty interesting. The one new thing I did learn is that Smecco has some involvement in this, and on its face and really for the past 6 months, I heard Smecco was fighting to be involved. I thought that was a bad thing, but after learning more about how this will work, having Smecco involved, I think, is a good thing. I'm still going to have to do a little more digging, talking to some folks. So the way it was explained to me, because Amazon will buy so much energy, and I mean a lot, like every house in Southern Maryland a lot, they're going to pay the same rate that we pay. But because they're buying so much, Smecco will actually make a little money. And then Smecco can use that money for other stuff. Probably not lower the rate they charge to deliver it, but I don't know, maybe. But at least help pay for and offset some costs of people like you and me. So they explained it that way to me, that they lobbied to have a part of it because it's in their territory, to prevent folks in Baltimore, which BG&E serves Baltimore, from benefiting from this deal. So when you put it like that, I can kind of see why maybe having Smecco involved is a good thing. And then other than that, I think we learned that they're going to start with 7 buildings. I think the ultimate plan is 12, but I thought it was a pretty good thing. I'm sure there's going to be some people that still didn't like it, but if all you did was go to the thing in the auditorium put on by the 2 Amazon employees, if that's all you did, you might come out of there thinking, well, that sucked. But the folks that were in the cafeteria or whatever it was, they were very knowledgeable and they were willing to talk. So hopefully everybody took advantage of that. So anyway, we'll talk more. Thanks.